Hello, YouTube. Magus Supreme here, coming at you guys with another reading. So, for today's reading, I decided to do Oracle messages. I'm using mostly my Oracle cards. The Oracle cards will be like, front and center, the main attraction to this reading. I do have some of my tarot decks here. And I will be using them for, confirmation, or maybe to maybe enhance or confirm whatever the Oracle cards are saying. There is no set theme, no set message in particular that I'm getting out of here. I've been told to kind of describe this as like a grab bag. Like, you come into this reading and whatever energies you pick up is like stuff that you either meant to hear, need to hear, or like it's going to be like confirmations for you. So the way that this one works is like there's no pile to pick. Only thing you have to do is pick a number between 1 and 6, or multiple numbers between 1 and 6, and pick the corresponding pile. So with that being said, I'll get started with pile number 1. So, pile number 1, if you pick the number 1, then this message is for you. So the cards that we have is Judgment, and we have Meditation. Meditation is a number 23 card, and it's also a 5. And with Judgment being, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. This is definitely about like really coming to understand and like to really walk on the path that you're meant to walk. The 5 is the number of transition, of change. And with the Judgment card, the card of Judgment being here, I get the feeling in meditation that you guys are really being called. If you're watching this and you picked pile 1, just know that you're going through a spiritual awakening, or maybe even like an ascension right now. Because maybe you already consider yourself someone that's awakened, but what's happening now is that you're going deeper down the rabbit hole, I hear. And what's really going to help you out as you're going through this rabbit hole, as you're learning more and more about spirituality, more and more about yourself, more and more about, the ways and the workings of spirit, you're going to realize that, your life and everything that's happened to you has happened for a reason. That the path you on is your path alone, and only you are strong enough to walk it. I'm hearing, like, especially with this meditation card being a 5, that for some of you guys, like maybe the path has been kind of rocky. It's been like a rocky road. So what you guys really, really need to hear right now is that you got this. You're not alone as you're going through like this tough transition, and the realization that that you're on your own path, and that there's certain people who can and can't come with you, can be resolved and can be swallowed easier by spending time by yourself in contemplation and in meditation. I'm hearing that very, very strongly, because I just keep feeling like if you pick pile 1, you're just having like this light bulb going off, like, wow, I really am different. Wow, I really am like this person that is so different and so rare. Like, wow, I really can't relate to too many people, or too many people don't relate to me, and that's fine. Like, there's an air of acceptance about this. So the thing about these Oracle messages is I'm going to make them really, really quick. They're just going to be quick shot messages. If I feel like I need to channel more, then I will. But I'm getting a strong sense here that, what you guys just needed to hear is that the path that you're on is very unique. It may have its moments where it's like very solitary, very lonely, but it's also going to have its moments where it's filled with joy. It's moments where it's filled with challenges, and the moments where everything is smooth sailing. But as long as you practice radical acceptance of your life and the way that it's moving, you will continue to grow and to emerge. Because the lotus flower is a flower that grows like out of the mud and out of the dirt. And I hear, who knew that out of the concrete a rose could grow? Like, I really feel like you guys have, like, if it's not a hard knock life, then, life is about to start knocking on your door, and you really just need to brace yourself and like really prepare yourself for what's about to happen, or yeah, if this has happened and you have been going through this, it's time to understand that this is just how life is and this is how your unique path is set up. So I'm gonna get into pulling some tarot cards. Oh shucks. Okay. I'm gonna get into pulling some tarot cards. I'm hearing that this pile in particular only needs 3. Okay. Okay. It seems like these tarot cards are adding to this message in particular. And I feel it very, very clearly about what the message is so far. Is there anything else that want to jump out? No. All right. Even though I heard 3, but I feel like just 2 is like really working just well enough for this pile. So you guys have the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands in reverse. And like I said, this is about radical acceptance, like really coming to understand that you are your own person, that your path is unique to you. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's independent, someone who's like, abundant, and like someone who kind of got what they got, like all by themselves, or not even by themselves, but someone who's just like, who has what they have. And they feel a sense of pride in what they have. That's what's happening here. The Queen of Pentacles is also a nurturer and a giver. Is someone who takes care of other people. And I feel like that's been a big part of your life as well, caring for others, because even your card, the Judgment card, mentions other people. What you're starting to realize is that now it's time for you to tend more to yourself instead of others, and that, you can't save everyone, pile 1. I'm hearing that very, very clearly. You're starting to realize that you can't save everyone, and that everyone has their own walk and their own path that they're meant to go down. Especially with the 5 of Wands in reverse here, this is you withdrawing from conflicts, from arguments. You're just not getting involved anymore. You're really just like finding your peace, especially with the meditation card being here as well. You're just finding your peace, and you're going to be on a more solitary path for now. I'm hearing your path is going to be a little bit more solitary. And if it's not going to be solitary, if you can't live a solitary lifestyle because you have a family to provide for, you're going to be more at peace and practice that radical acceptance I was saying about your life. You're just going to let things flow, and you're being called to let things flow. And to just let the chips fall where they may, and to stop fussing, stop fighting, and stop arguing about the flow of your life. Because things are happening the way that they're meant to happen. Because you also have the 9 of Swords coming out of here. A lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, and a lot of doubt about this. You have big resistance to your path. And Spirit is like kind of here to tell you to just like chill out a bit. Like, make sure that you guys ground your energies, really get into meditations or whatever it is that you do to feel at peace, because that's going to be of the utmost importance. Wow, this is crazy. This is what came out, and I didn't take it from this card, so I'm gonna grab it here, because the next card on the top of the deck that you guys was gonna have is the 6 of Pentacles, and then I pulled the 6 of Pentacles. So this was my confirmation that the 6 of Pentacles was really meant to come out. So, Spirit said what it said. It said 3 cards, and I tried to pull 2, but no, the third card came out anyway. So the 6 of Pentacles. Yes. This is about, like I said, that giving and that self-care. Because I always channel these cards differently because they always look very, very different. The energies are different in this, like, what is this deck called? The Cosmic Slumber Tarot. The energy is very, very different in this deck. Like, I really don't get into, like, the energy of decks and all like that, but the energy of this deck is very different. I always channel it in a unique way. So you see here that this guy has 3 pentacles that he's given to this people, and 3 pentacles for himself. But he's not really looking at the people he's given to anymore, because like I said, you're being called to like give to yourself more, become more independent. Stop being such a nurturer. Stop getting involved in other people's stuff, and tend to your own. Because you can't save other people. No amount of charity, no amount of kindness that you give to other people is going to sway them off their path in the time that they're not meant to sway off. So really make sure that you're Your big message here, Power One, is to accept accept the way that your life is flowing, accept that other people have a way that their life is meant to flow, and just try to find peace and solace in that fact. And that's very, very clear. Try to find peace and solace in the fact that everyone's life is flowing the way that it's meant to, and including yours. So thank you, Power One. If you enjoyed the message, if it resonated, please like, share, subscribe, and if you want to donate or book a reading, I have all of that information in the description box below. So, thank you. If you chose pile 2, then this reading is for you. So the oracle cards are Fire Mother, Alchemy, and Convention. Now with Fire Mother and Alchemy, Fire Mother is a 9, Alchemy is 6, and Convention is 10. The 10th house is the house of career, and it's also in Venus and Virgo. The 10th card. What's the 10th one? It's Capricorn. Venus and Capricorn. But Alchemy and Fire Mother. What's happening here? What is this message? Because I know with Fire Mother and Alchemy, this is all about rebirth and change, about like being destroyed or feeling like you've been burnt out, and like really taking like all the darkness that's been happening, like intense shadow work, and transmuting it into light to rebirth and to rebring yourself back into the world bigger and brighter than ever. Like I get the feeling that you guys have like probably had a series or maybe a string of losses that really seem to like really strip everything away from you and practically like kill you, or at least like try to kill you or kill the part of you. But that part of you that's been dead, I see someone like kind of gathering up its essence, gathering up the pieces and reshaping it into something new. Then it gets set ablaze and turned into like this whole other thing. It's really weird. It's very esoteric, very spiritual. But the biggest thing that I'm getting here is that you guys have been going through a major like inner transformation. Like even if nothing like crazy has happened in your life, I feel like you guys have definitely like have been going through a major transformation in your inner landscape, in the way that you see the world, the way that you see yourself, and the way that you relate to your world. Especially with the Capricorn card here, the 10th house, which is the house of career. And the Capricorn sign to me is the world, is the physical plane, is the earth. It's about the way that you attract abundance into your life, especially with love. Well, not abundance, maybe materials, maybe like love, things of that nature. Because the Convention card here, being like in Capricorn, and the 10th house card and in Venus, I get the strong feeling like maybe you guys have like really are deciding to like really focus a lot more on like a path of yours, like a set path, and that you guys, I don't know, I might need tarot cards for this one because this Convention card is like really, really throwing me. Let me stop being prideful and just read the book and see what I can get. I'm still not good with these cards. And I don't want to admit that, but we all got our weaknesses. The aesthetic sense, appreciate art and beauty, the choices made regard to the possession ones accumulate, love, marriage, and ability to attract others. Where a search for love and companionship will reveal herself. Convention. This card is a romantic liaison with someone older or younger. People with this aspect are loyal and steadfast. Very important. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is all about your abundance, about your physical world and your physical plane. And this is you guys probably have went through a period of like loss in terms of like your maybe your housing, maybe you lost a job, maybe you lost some money. But what I'm seeing here is like everything is going to be restored to you, and you have to like take this for what it is. Everything that was taken away from you was taken away from you for a reason, and it's going to come back to you. but you have to go through this first and learn this lesson and come back bigger and brighter and probably more secure, because the Capricorn is like very ambitious, very practical, and maybe what has happened before was you guys was like kind of getting a little bit loose, a little bit like lackadaisical, and your discipline when it comes to your money, your finances, and your life, and even in love. But the fact of the matter is, you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, or you're going to be going through something. If this hasn't happened yet, that's going to cause like a big shift in your inner landscape and really grow you into someone that's brand new, someone that can like attract a more mature mate. Like, especially if there's been like a relationship thing, you're going through something that's going to allow you to attract like a mature person, a mature male. Like, this is all about, also about like marriage and stuff like that. So if you guys are looking for love, it's going to come for you, but only after this period of intense inner growth. And the person that you're going to attract is going to be someone older than you, or if you're older, it's going to be someone younger. But there's going to be an age difference. So let's see what your tarot cards say, pile two. Why is this one blank? That's weird. The Hermit. Like I said, this inner landscape, this is a big change here, especially with how this Hermit card looks. Like, I feel like this is like the spiritual world, or like your spiritual plane. And this is like you really just like realizing and like traveling through it. Because as you can see, there's a road that's been like, that he's behind, and he really, the person in this picture really came a very long way. And I get the feeling that this is you guys. Like, you came a really long way, and you know, the journey isn't over yet. There's still more, because he didn't arrive yet, but you are protected and guided, because you see that cat there with him. You are protected and guided. And to me, cats are always like spirit guides, spirit guardians, familiars. If you're a witch and that really like resonates with you, whatever it is that you're going through, or whatever it is that spirit is leading you to go through, you're going to make it out just fine. It's just meant to grow you to like really increase your confidence, increase your, I'm hearing like increase your value as like a lover, as an individual, and as someone who really, it's the way that someone believes in themselves and how they carry themselves. And at the bottom deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups, and then I'll pull out the Seven of Wands as well. So with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands also coming out, along with the Six of Wands, like there's a lot of Wands energy here, and then the card of wish fulfillment. But this is all coming, yeah, that's funny, because we have 666 and we have 999. So look into those angel numbers. I feel like angel number 666 and angel number 999 is going to be really, really important. I know angel number 999 talks about a transition, a change. And this card is like, wow, okay. And these cards are also like peeking out at me as well. The Six of Swords and the World. So there's more sixes. You got 6666, 999, and then the World is what? A number 21 card, which is a 3, but that's out of there. But with angel number 666, I was talking about 999, talks about a transition, a change, like something that's like, you know, like close to the end of a cycle, because, you know, the 10s is like the completion, and the 9 is just one step from there. So whatever it is that you've been going through, I feel like you're probably at the tail end of it. And if this is like being lonely, or like really wanting a lover, like you're going to get that lover, especially with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords showing up. Like, you're going to transition into a more calm waters, into a better life, into something that's into a more peaceful era. I'm hearing a more peaceful era in your life. And it's something that you've been wanting, something that you've been wishing, because, you know, like I said, Spirit had to come in and shake everything up for you. This experience starting to come together. Thank God, I was struggling. The Spirit had to shake things up for you, but everything is coming back together again. And it's because you've been working very hard, very diligently at it. Whatever it is that you've been going through, you've been going through it with this Seven of Wands here, but you've been like real tough, like you've been a warrior about this. Get the feeling like this ain't your first rodeo with like having everything like taken away from you. And you're more well versed in this, especially with the alchemy and the fire mother here. Like you've been crushing it, and the 6 of Wands, you've been crushing it, and now you're really close to transitioning out of this cycle into stepping into something brand new, into a new journey, era of peace and calm and wish fulfillment. So, Pal 2, if this reading resonated with you, it was something that you wanted to hear, if it's like, not even if it's not something you wanted to hear, but this reading resonated, please leave a like, a share, a comment. Also, if you want to donate to the channel or book a reading with me, you can also do that with the links that's in the description. I take decks, money, whatever it is that you want to give, I'm open and I will accept it. So thank you, Pal 2. Let me wait. If you chose pile 3, then this reading is for you. So what we have here is revenge. This is Mars and Scorpio. And we have acquisition, the Sun and Taurus. Okay, this is coming through very clear, very easy for me. Pile 3, you've been wronged. You've been doubted, you've been put down, like people just really not giving you your dues and your flowers. And it seems like life has really been beating up on you as well. I keep feeling like you've been like psychically attacked, or you've been having psychic attacks coming up against you. People like kind of working against you in opposition and like in a spirit, but smiling and laughing in your face. You've been brought low, but the fact of the matter is like you've been brought low, but you haven't been killed and you're still here. And what I really feel like is that whatever is going on in your life, whoever wronged you, they will get their karma. I don't know if that's going to be of solace to you, but they're going to get their karma, and you're going to get whatever it is that you lost, whatever humiliation you faced, whatever happened that was like stripped away from you and made you feel less than, less important, less beautiful, less wonderful, less loved, you're going to start gaining all that stuff back. So let me read a little bit more into the acquisition card, because it is a sun card, and the sun suit in this deck is all about joy, love, gain. It's a very positive suit. And those involving pleasure, artistic encouragement, or expensive indulgence, resistance to change, dispute over possessions, discovery of something invaluable. Here's a win, a gift of surprise, and a receipt of money. A strong desire to achieve financial independence, the ability to amass a comfortable amount of money. Yeah. And of course, with Taurus, it's all about the pleasures in life. And with the Sun in Taurus, you're going to get all that stuff. If you've been really struggling with money, if people been like kind of trying to hold money over your head and stuff like that, that time is like coming to an end. Only thing you got to do is like just keep pushing forward. Remember to remain humble. Don't you go out seeking vengeance because vengeance is only for the Lord to have, is what I'm hearing. You just need to make sure that you keep your vibrations high, because as you can see here, there's this figure. To me, I'm always see Hermes, even though this is like Mars. Whenever I see like the winged sandals and the winged helmet, I always think of like Hermes and Mercury. And let's not forget that Mercury is also a liminal god. He guides the dead as well. But what I'm really feeling here is like this, whoever it was that wronged you, this might be multiple people, or this might just be a lover or someone that's just like kind of just been holding money over you, that kind of like, you know, been taking money, or just been spending too much of like your money, or you guys have just been, or it's been spending too much of your money. You're gonna get and you're gonna gain. So what you need to really realize is that you need to not sweat everything you're losing, even though it's uncomfortable, even though it might feel unbearable. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to come back to you. I'm hearing like slowly and surely. Like, you're going to win whatever situation this is, whatever it was that happened to you, especially with the Scorpio being here, which is the 8th house, which also speaks of like inheritance, money, and like matters of like that nature. I think the 8th house is also about like gaining through like, you know, marriage, or gaining through like other people, like having like marrying someone rich and something like that, or like inheriting money. And with the acquisition card here, like maybe you are going to find someone that's like more your level, or if you're not really someone who's like rich and balling or anything like that, because the other message here is like, you know, stop spending so much. If you are someone who have a lot, you might need to be a little bit more disciplined. But if you're someone who don't have a lot, you might end up upgrading to someone who has a lot more than you, and you know, they're going to help you out, or like, you know, you're going to know a more comfortable lifestyle, and that's going to be like a kick in the teeth to whoever it was that did you wrong because you didn't have, or you know, you didn't have as much. So let's get into the tarot cards and see what comes up. Oh boy. Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. King of Wands upright. And the Tower. And let me pull one more card from a different deck just to like, because I feel like I should. Just one card. What is meant to come out for Power 3? What card is meant to come out for Power 3? Okay. They're saying because it's at the bottom deck, and I was looking right at it, is the Knight of Swords. And when I asked what card is meant to come out, the Knight of Swords. So, confirmation. Yeah, guys. Whatever it is that happened to you, and I got goosebumps now too. Like, Spirit is saying, you better start trusting. Or it's also like, you know, I'm getting really affirmed through this reading. But yeah, whatever it was, you guys like gave your heart to someone who didn't deserve it. You gave your time, your love, and your affection to someone who really, really didn't deserve you. Especially if this has a lot to do with a relationship. You was giving, you became codependent on this person. If this person had more than you were like really relying on them, really like negotiating your power, negotiating everything in order to allow this person to care, provide, and to like do for you. And what's happening now is that you're really starting to realize your own power, your own strength. You had to be humiliated. You had to go through this to realize that you need to be more independent and self-sufficient, that you need to find some fire in your belly, especially with the Knight of Swords here. You need to find some fire in your belly, find out what drives you, what inspires you, and to find goals to pursue and things to do. Because whatever it was that happened and came out of nowhere for you, like it was definitely a big upheaval. Even if it didn't come out of nowhere, like you kind of felt the energy like, okay, we might not last too long, we might break up, yada, yada, yada. Either way, it was a massive upheaval and a big shift in your life. And like I said, like this could have been like someone just doing you wrong. Like it could have been a surprise, especially with the Queen of Cups in reverse in this situation being as codependent and like emotionally heavy as it was, and the Revenge card being here. Whatever it is, it was heavy. And the energy that I'm feeling now is that you're going to have to pull yourself out of it, especially with all this masculine energy cards. Your feminine energy was out of balance, so it's up to your masculine energies to like really pull through and save the day. I'm feeling that very, very strongly. Your masculine energies is about to save the day. Whatever it is that's going on in your life, you need to stay strong, stay in control, and really start moving on and moving past whatever it is that happened in the past with a lover that wronged you, because you have a win coming your way. You're going to find a lover that actually is going to treat you better than the one that you had before. You're going to find people who you can call family, and they won't hold your circumstances over you. They'll be a little bit more caring, more giving. They'll give you everything that you deserve, because you have so many ties with so many people that are just not serving you. And right now you're being called to bring all your energy back into yourself and focus it on what it is that you want out of life, on what you need, because you've already went through a massive upheaval, a massive shake, because you were depending on other people. And now, now it's time for you to like really, I'm gonna bring out the other Knight of Wands as well, just because it's there to reiterate. Now it's time for you to like take the reins of your life and like really move forward, and to like, yeah, to take the reins of your life and move forward. Plain and simple. You are going to have a victory. You're going to have a win. You're going to acquire a whole lot of stuff, because as you can see in this like acquisition card, these people are very like, they're rich. They're noblemen and noble women. You're going to find someone of status, maybe someone like of like a higher tax bracket than you. And this person is going to fall for you, and you guys are really just you're going to have like a great relationship. But in order for that to happen, in order for you to manifest this properly, you need to become independent. You need to be more self-sufficient, and to really get rid of this codependency, this codependent habit that you have of like of wanting someone to take care of you, or allowing other people to take care of you, or allowing other people to have so much hold and sway over your life. That period has ended, and it ended abruptly, and it ended with a big shift and a big change, all to make you realize that, you know, you have a personal responsibility to care for you. No one else does. And now that you've learned that lesson, the other person who did you wrong is going to receive their karma, and you're going to receive yours because you're meant to have, and you're going to have. So pile 3, if this reading resonated, please leave a like, a comment, please share the video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you wish to donate to the channel, you can do so by giving money, booking a reading, or just like giving me an item off my Amazon wish list, because I have it there, and if you feel you're in a giving mood, I will always accept it. So thank you, pile 3, and be blessed. If you chose pile 4, then this reading is for you. So your oracle cards is the Tear and Between Worlds in reverse. So I'm gonna start off by reading Between Worlds in reverse, because what I'm getting a strong sense here is that right now your life is shifting and your life is changing. I don't know if this is like a drastic change, but what I do get is that this is like uncomfortable. Something uncomfortable, something that probably like hurt a little bit has happened. And right now you're probably having a hard time getting over that. You're like kind of stuck in it, crying over it a lot. And the crying that you're doing isn't exactly purging. I just hear crying over spilled milk. Like it just like tears, tears, tears. But if you really need to do it, I'm hearing like you have to go ahead to do it, but enough is enough. It's time to, you know, buck up and like really allow whatever change and transition to happen, to let it happen. 4, 5, 6, and then a 3. Okay, I see 6 and 3. So let's see. The Twin Worlds in reverse. Be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. And yeah, about this whole thing about letting go and the Tarot card is all about purge and releasing. And like I said, there's something here that that happened in a way that you didn't want or a way that you didn't expect, and you're kind of stuck on it. You need to come to accept the fact that not everything is going to work out the way that you want it, because Spirit, Father, God, whatever you know him as, universe, whatever you know him as, he has a higher and a better plan for you. His plan is going to supersede yours each and every time. So you may think that you have a clear idea on what you want, how you're going to get it, but if Father has a better idea, or maybe has something else in store, his will is always going to supersede whatever it is that you have. And to make your life easier, and to make whatever, and to allow yourself to flow into his plan, you have to learn to accept. You have to learn to accept setbacks, learn to accept redirection, learn to accept having your path blocked and having to redirect and change. It's tough, it's frustrating, trust me, I get it, but in order to live a more happier life, you need to realize that Father, God, the universe, Spirit is in control, and not to fight against whatever is happening, because that's where a lot of people get stuck. They fight against what's happening. They fight against the change. They see something bad happening, they lose their mind, they freak out, and they want to do everything in their power to change it, when really you should accept it, and you should probably reconfigure or figure something else out. So the message for this one, Power 4, is very, very clear. Whatever is happening in your life, you need to cry it out if you need to. Release it. Excellent. You need to cry it out. You need to release it. And you need to just let it be. Because for your tarot cards, you have the Tower, you have Judgment, and you have the Star card. And this couldn't be any clearer. This reading is especially crisp and clear, Power 4. Whatever happened was done by the hands of God. As you can see, there's 3 hands here, the Trinity, Mother, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, knocking down this tower, this life that you built, or whatever, or your carefully laid plans, I'm hearing. Whatever it was that you had, it was meant to come crumbling down because of judgment, because something better is in store, and you're being called to something else. And you wasn't trying to heed that call. You was really hard stuck on whatever it was that you were doing. And Father had to get a little bit more forceful and kind of knock that, I'm hearing knock that ish over. He had to knock it over because no, there's something else. There's something else in store. Your path requires something else. The way that you were going, not that it was a wrong way, it just wasn't the right method. And now you're going to be guided to the proper method once you stop resisting this knockdown. Stop resisting what has happened and allow it to flow. Allow yourself to heal and to have faith in whatever it is that the Most High has planned for you, or, Father, as I call him. Whatever the Most High has planned for you, you need to allow that to happen. You need to release whatever disappointment you have. Stop being bitter over it. You can shed your tears and cry, but at some point you gotta dry those tears, sweetheart, because you're healing, you're purging, but there's something else that you need to be doing. And I keep hearing follow the North Star. You need to be guided by your faith, and you need to be guided by your spirit, because there's something better. There is more. I just hear that song. There is more. There is more. Oh, this is not an accident. I'm alive because there's more. Yeah, there's more for you. And the plan that you had laid out wasn't gonna fly. He has something better, something more for you. Yeah, we have the Hermit card here that just slipped out. It's time for you to really go inside. The card that you had at the bottom also was the 9 of Cups, so wish fulfillment. You're gonna have what you want, but it's just gonna look differently than you expect, and you need to be open to it looking differently than what you expected, to having your wishes granted in a way that doesn't look like how you planned it. Because I'm feeling like that is a big problem for you. You are someone who wants control in their life. And no, control isn't yours. You have the illusion of control. But in the end, if you're not walking in alignment, change of plans and pivots are gonna, like, you know, hit you hard. But it's meant to hit you. Three of Cups. It's something that you're going to be celebrating. You're being led to a happy a happy place. But like I said with the Five of Swords here, you've just been fighting and resisting it. But in the end, it's the Ace of Cups. And then the Four of Wands. A brand new understanding. A brand new understanding. Yes. A brand new understanding of what's happening. You're going to feel emotionally renewed with the Ace of Cups. And you're going to really realize that, you know, whatever it was that Father been trying to lead you to was much better. And it's like leading you to a happiness and a greater celebration. Because we have the Queen of Cups here twice, actually. And with two Queen of Cups here coming out, or like just showing themselves to me, I'm getting the feeling like whatever it was that your heart has really desired, you're going to get. But it's just going to look differently. And you need to stop fighting here with this Five of Swords and this Five of Cups that's also coming out. You need to stop fighting, stop being sad, stop resisting this change, purge whatever negativity you have about what just happened, about this redirection, this refocusing that's happening in your life. Like, you need to go deep inside yourself and really allow yourself to, like, change. And to, like, really, like, process this in a better way than just, like, crying about it. There needs to be a purge. Because you're being led to a happier and more emotionally fulfilling time and to a place that's really going to allow you to follow your desires in your heart. It's going to be granted for you, especially with the Star card and the Nine of Cups. But you need to not resist this pivot, this shift, and this change. So, Pile 4, if this resonated with you, please leave a like, a share the video, comment, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you guys want to donate through the channel or like book a reading, all that information is in the description, along with my Amazon wish list if you guys want to, like, you know, give me card decks, which I love. So yeah, thank you for watching Pile 4, and be blessed. Let's do 4150. If you chose the number 5, then this reading is for you. And here we have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Now, with change and relationships coming out together, I get the feeling like you're about to start changing your circle, or like your circle is about to undergo a change. Maybe you're one of those people who pray to God to reveal your enemies, reveal the people who are not really there for you. If you don't pray for that, but you're going to see it, you're going to get it anyway. Because whatever is happening, there's need to be a change in the people that are around you, and even a change in the way that you interact with people. You probably hanging around with a lot of people who are keeping you stale, stagnant, or who has a stale and stagnant lives. And it's time for you to be around people who are alive, people who serve your highest good, people who are moving, people who are doing things. It's time for you to, like, really your environment and the people you keep around you to shift and move into a brand new direction. And I feel like this is real clear, crisp, and concise. Like, Spirit is being really, really direct. If you are someone who's spiritual, your spirit guides, like, they really take no nonsense. They do not play. So whatever's about to happen is going to happen whether you like it or not. Because I keep feeling like your spirit guides kind of like have to drag you through your lessons, because you get so comfortable wherever you are. You might be an earth sign, or you might just be like a really deep, like, water sign that gets really attached to their relationships, that value the people in their lives, even when they don't serve the highest good. But either way, there's going to be a big shift in the people around you and, like, your relationships. I feel that very strongly, very clearly, because the people you have around you currently aren't really, like, serving you. They aren't, like, enriching your life. I feel like you're the one that's giving more to them, and you're getting, like, the bare minimum back in return. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah. I keep hearing it's time for a change. Like it's time for a change. Like I said, you guys are, if you pick this number, High Priestess in reverse here, if you picked up pile number 5, your guides are very, very direct. The Hermit and the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you guys are very direct. What I'm seeing here in your tarot cards, by the way, I pulled so many of them. You have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles is that you've really been fighting. Like, you've been fighting for something. You've been fighting for these relationships very, very hard. Like, you've been defending them. And with the Lovers card showing up, this might really be like a relationship, like someone that you're with. You've been fighting very, very heavily for this person, for this relationship to work, when really it's supposed to end with the Ten of Swords. There've been betrayals in this relationship that you probably don't even know about, or relationships with people. There's been betrayals all through them that you just do not know about, or you do know about and you just like kind of forgive and forgave. Like I said, you could just be a really loyal water sign, or you could just be an earth sign who's like just comfortable with the people in their life and you don't really know new friends. But either way, things need to end. And for now, you're going to have to go through a period of being alone with the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card showing up. You're going to have to go through a period of being alone, or like with dealing with like less people and like focusing more so on yourself, being more independent and like tending to yourself more than you're tending to this relationship. Because with the High Priestess in reverse, you've been ignoring your intuition. You've been ignoring the guidance that you've been given. You've been ignoring all of these nudges on having to leave this relationship, or having to leave this relationship. You've been ignoring it. I can't say it any way, because High Priestess in reverse is like not listening to your intuition, not wanting to like really pay attention to the secrets. But this is also secrets revealed. So yeah, if there is something that I started vibrating with that. Like, Spirit is here to reveal a secret to you. Like, well, these people not loyal. They're not really for you. They're not with you. They're not serving your highest good. Like, if this is a lover, the person that you're in love with or that you're giving your time and your energy to, they're not really with you. They're not for you. And if you don't know it now, that's going to come up later, because you're going to bat for this person with the Seven of Wands. Like, you really care about this person. You really like, no, they not like this, and then defending this person to your friends and your family, whatever it is, or whoever it is, whoever they are, or whoever these people are, because there could be more than one. Like, I really don't feel like it's just one person. I get the strong sense that there's a lot of people in your life that is going to be cut out. But for some of you guys, it's just going to be someone who you're really, really with. I see Taurus in here, and I also see Virgo, and the Nine of Pentacles as well. Like I said, you guys might really be earth signs, or like you might be dating an earth sign or whatever. But either way, yeah, because the tattoos on these people is like the guy has the Taurus and the woman has the Virgo tattoo. So, yeah. It could be an earth sign. You could be an earth sign dating an earth sign, or you could be someone that's like involved with a bunch of earth signs. Because like I said, I channeled that energy. Like, you guys could just be really stubborn earth signs, and you just been not listening to your intuitive nudges because you're comfortable with the people in your circle and you don't want to change it. But there's going to be an ending that's going to have to happen. And I keep hearing there's going to be ending or endings, depending on if this is a lover, or if you don't have a lover and it's just about friends and family. There's going to be a big separation. You're being called to be alone. You're being called to go inside yourself, to get to know yourself, to become more independent. Because you could be someone that's independent. You could really care for other people. You could really just be like that kind of person. But it's time for you to start giving to yourself a whole lot more than you have been. It's time for you to make the proper choices that's right for you, instead of what's good for other people, or what's good for these relationships that do not serve you, that's keeping you stale, stagnant, and lifeless. Because you really, like I said, and I keep hearing this and they keep bringing me back to it, you really going to bat You really fighting for these relationships, and you just gotta let it go. You gotta let it end. You gotta let it end. So let me see if I can pull one more tarot card. I've been feeling it inside of myself to like really pull at least one or two cards from this deck. And yeah, it's gotta go. It's gotta end, bro. The Hierophant. I'm gonna do two. What card is meant to come out for pile 5? Wow, and this card was at the bottom deck, and I wasn't really like gonna pull it out, but I was really feeling this energy. Yeah, and you got 2 twos. You got the 2 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. But yeah, the 2 of Swords was like here. Like there's something that you're just really blinding yourself to. You don't want to see it. But it's a choice and a decision that needs to be made, and you're not making it. Even though you know what the choice is, but you just don't want to make that choice because it's hard, it's uncomfortable, and you know, it's not something that you want. Like I said, you could be an earth sign that's like really, really comfortable with the people around you, or you can just be a really loving water sign. Either way, you do not want to move. You do not want to listen to your guidance. With the Hierophant here, you've been receiving good counsel from spirit, from even probably from other people. Because I'm hearing, take a minute, girl, come sit down and tell me what's been happening. Like friends, family, other people, if this is about a relationship, they've probably been telling you that you don't need to be with this person, but you've been going to bat for them because you love them. But there needs to be an ending. It needs to be deaded. You know it needs to, and you've been ignoring your guidance. You've been ignoring the good advice that other people has been giving you, and you've been missing the chance to bring balance and love back into your life. But Spirit is saying no more and no longer. Like if you don't do what Spirit will, and I get the feeling like Father, Spirit, the universe, God, whatever you want to call him, he's very, very close to stepping in and interceding in this. And when he does that, this is going to like hurt you. It's going to kill you. It's going to, yeah, because we got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. And here go the Hermit again. Like, yeah, you need to be alone. So whatever it is that's been happening, Pile 5, if you don't do it, Father is going to step in and end it for you. And it's going to cause a lot of hardship and burdens for you, when really you can just like release and allow this thing to pass so much more easier, and it'll be a lot more free flowing. It's going to be emotionally hard. You're going to have a period of healing after it. But if you don't do it and Father has to, it's going to be so much worse and so much harder for you, because you're stubbornly refusing to let this go. And you're resisting having to go inside, because you also have angel number 999, which is about tough transition, a tough period, but realizing that Spirit is with you and that you're going to have to go through this. Look up angel number 999 as well. There's something about that number that's going to really resonate with you as well. So Pile 5, if this reading resonated, please leave a like, a comment. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you for your time. If you want to donate to the channel, you can. I have in the description box ways that you can donate and give, whether it's donating decks, booking a reading, or just like donating money. Anything will be accepted, and I thank you for your patronage and support. Be blessed, Pile 5. Let's turn her up right. If you chose, oh wait, let's do F5320. If you chose Pile 6, then this reading is for you. So Pile 6, you're another one of those piles that got more cards than what they were supposed to. So you have Labyrinth, Dream Travel, and Cosmic Unity. Now, the funny thing about your Pile 6, is that your pile is all about dreams and the spiritual and astral plane, about the interconnectedness of the people, of the spirits in this world and the collective unconscious. You guys have dream travel and labyrinth. Both of those cards are talking about dreams. Labyrinth is about like your dreams actually like going through and like getting to the inner subconscious of you. Really like coming to understand yourself on a deeper level through your dreams. And dream travel is about astral projection and being visited in your dreams. You could be seeing people who you know, or you could just be having like angels and spirit guides show up to you in your dreams. And you probably don't even remember your dreams too much here with this labyrinth card here. I don't know why that's telling me that, but I feel like you probably don't remember too much of your dreams, or you don't really pay too much attention to them because they might confuse you. You don't understand what's happening in them, and you don't get what's happening. But what's happening here is that you're starting to like come into harmony. You're starting to connect to your guides. You're starting to connect to ancestors, guides, and like a lot of different energies inside your dream. They're coming and they're visiting you to let you know that you are connected, that you're connected, that you're a part of the collective, and that you can tap into the collective. I keep feeling like there's something that they need to tell you about your current situation, Pile 6. Or maybe I get the feeling like you just have people that's like they just want to meet you. Yeah. Or you could just have people that just want to just meet you and help you out and guide you. Because I get the feeling like this Pile 6, you might not be that spiritual, or if you are spiritual, you don't know much about dream interpretation or like what your dreams are saying to you. Your dreams are a mystery to you, and that's okay. But here I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, you're being visited in your dreams, Pile 6. Why every time I start reading, my throat? You're being visited in your dreams, Pile 6. And the energies, the people, the spirits that are visiting you are connected to you. And they're coming through, and I keep feeling like we're here to help, we're here to guide you, we're here to help you. Because when you dream about stuff that's like really relevant to your life, but it's all just a mystery to you. You're just not getting it. And I keep feeling like one of these days, and once you really learn to like really pay attention to your dreams, you clear your energy, you meditate, and you really focus and set the intention to like really pay attention to your dreams, something is going to talk to you. Something or someone is going to talk to you in that dream. Because I had plenty of dreams like this too, where I hear a voice like out of the ether just talking to me or guiding me or just like telling me things. Yeah. You're going to have an experience like that, because your dreams are a mystery to you. There's something that Spirit, Father, God, the universe is desperately trying to give to you and desperately trying to tell you. And you just don't get it and you're not hearing it. But once you set the intention to really pay attention to your dreams, to really pay attention, to be open and receptive to what your dreams are trying to tell you, something is going to step forth and it's going to talk to you, and it's going to like really talk to you about what's been going on in your life and what you need to hear. So let's get into the tarot cards. I'm gonna pull the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, especially since we're talking about dreams and the dream state. What cards are meant to come out for Pile 6? 10 of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Wands. And 8 of Pentacles at the bottom deck. But 10 of Cups, the World, and the Queen of Wands, like I get the feeling like there's something that you need to realize in terms of like, just something that's going to bring you happiness and contentment. Like there is something that might need to happen, especially with the World card here. Or maybe your spirits are just coming to bring you good tidings. Like you've been like worrying a lot about what's going on in your life. You've probably been going to sleep with anxiety, or like going to sleep unsure and uncertain about what's going on in your life. And I think when here it is, the Mask. I was about to say, since your deck was your pile was the last one, the card at the bottom, the Oracle card at the bottom is for you, and it's about the Mask. And the Mask card is all about like really like allowing yourself to connect to other people. like to allow yourself to like really open up, to not hide yourself behind fake or false emotions, or to like really close yourself off from other connections, from other people, because we're all connected and you're meant to explore it and meant to like really shine your light. And I feel like you're going to be visiting in your dreams, or your dreams are all about you getting out into the world, being who you're meant to be, and like really overcoming like your anxiety, your social anxiety, and your fears. Because there's a lover, a soulmate, or someone that you're meant to come into union with. But as you are now, you're probably going to reject or completely ignore this person. It could also be that your soulmate is visiting you in your dreams as well, wanting to talk to you, wanting to get you to open up, since you won't do it in the physical. And now that I'm looking over, I see the Lover's card from another pile. But Spirit has told me like to really just grab that and like pull it out, like. So I'm gonna pull it out. The Lover's card and the Ten of Cups. There's something here that's gonna bring you like complete happiness, especially with the World card here as well, and the Queen of Wands. Something that's gonna bring you complete happiness, something that you're meant to have, but you just don't know, or you're just, I don't know. I just keep feeling like you're not getting it. You're not getting it. You're just not getting it. But Spirit is going to help you. Once you really set the intention, like really focus on your dreams, like really pay attention to them. I'm hearing like over the next 2 weeks, like really put forth the effort to pay attention to it, especially since you have the Eight of Cups here. Like you might also have to like walk away from something. I don't know. But either way, you have to abandon negativity and abandon negative feelings. I was talking a lot about anxiety. I hear that you need to abandon that feeling of anxiety. It's time to walk away from that stuff and allow other people in. Stop being so cagey and dodgy with other people. And cagey, dodgy, and like really quick to cut people off and over analytical. It's time to open that heart up and allow other people in, to like really show how confident and beautiful you are, even if you are a male, how confident you are. But you need to let other people in. Three of Cups, here it is. You need to let other people in. You need to let other people in. We have the Justice card here as well, which is an 8. So we have 2 8s. Yeah, 2 8s. One more card. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, there's something here, and I feel like this is like something that's really going to resonate with you. It's like I said, it's not 2 8s. We have 3 8s, because we had the 8 of Pentacles here as well. So angel number 888 is something that's really going to resonate with you. Look up angel number 888. I'm not too familiar with angel number 888. I have a feeling like it has a lot to do with like maybe like abundance or welcoming in new energies, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna look it up after this video though. But yeah, pile 6. There's something here that that you're not seeing, that you're just completely blind to with the 2 of Swords. And then we also have the Ace of Cups here. Like there's something that's trying to come in. There's 10 of Cups here as well, and the 8 of Cups. Like there's something here that's really trying to come in, like, and you're just like really closed off to it and you're not seeing it. And this could be like a new lover, a soulmate, someone that you know is going to bring you happiness, that you're just like completely closed off to this person. And your dreams are trying to tell you like, hey, this is the person of your dreams. This is the person in your dreams. I feel like that person might be trying to infiltrate your dreams to say, hey, wake up, I'm here for you, I'm here, like I love you, we've been through this so many lifetimes, like get up. Wake up, sleepyhead. Yeah, I heard that. Wake up, sleepyhead. Like you might just be the sleeper in this relationship, or just like not really paying attention and like missing the signs that you know that you need to be with someone, because you have anxiety. You might have social anxiety, or you might just like be a little skeptical of this person, just trying to walk away from them, even though like this person is approaching you in the 3D realm, trying to be with you, trying to like offer some fun and celebration. It could be someone that you're dating, but you know you might be trying to like kind of lean away from this person, or you might just be trying to like, you know, cut them out a little bit. But no. This is something, yeah, cut them out. And here go the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, this could be someone that you're just trying to like cut out, but this person is is meant to stay. And you might just be trying to get rid of someone that's like really, really here for you, someone that's really meant for you. And you might just be trying to let it go because of anxiety, doubts, and just like indecision. Because you just don't know if you want this person or not. If you want Tom, Dick, or Harry, or Mary, Jane, and Elizabeth. You don't know. But there's someone in your sphere, in your circle that you're interacting with. Okay, I'm gonna keep allowing spirit to use me. Someone in your spirit and circle that you're interacting with that's meant to complete you and bring happiness and love into your life, but you are keeping this person at bay, focusing too much at work, putting your head into other things, which is fine and dandy, but you need to keep your heart open. You need to drop that mask and allow in this connection. Don't be so hard body. Don't keep playing like ambivalent, or being like ambivalent to this person, like really not hiding your emotions, not really showing that you have emotions for this person if you do like this person. And you probably don't, because you got this Eight of Cups here, like you're probably trying to get away from this person. But no, this person is meant to be with you. This person is meant to complete you. I keep feeling like this person, it might be a little bit of an opposite of you, and that's why you're trying to get away from them and you're just completely unsure. But you need to allow this person in, allow them to complete you in a way that you never thought you could be completed. Because this person is here for you, Pile 6, and you can't keep driving them away because, you know, you're independent. I'm an independent motherfucker. I just keep hearing I'm a strong woman and I don't need no man. Yeah, you don't need a man, but this man is here to complete you and to help make you better. And to like really show you a whole new world, because I'm hearing like Aladdin, to show you a whole new world and to bring you into a whole different level of happiness. You don't need to always be fierce and independent. Allow yourself to be loved on and allow yourself to connect to other people. So yeah, Pile 6. If this reading resonated, please leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you're not. If you want to donate to the channel or book a reading, all that information is in the description. And if you want to give me card decks, please, because I have my Amazon wish list in the description as well. And I'm always, always happy to receive new cards. So, Pile 6, thank you for allowing me into your energy, and be blessed.